Hey everybody, how you doing? Oh, ooh, I like. I've this shirt feels real like I'm a bowler right now. That's nice. I like that. I've always wanted to just look like I'm a bowler at all times, but especially with the facial hair, I feel like I'm just like a bowling man. I just live in bowling. I live in bowling. I was gonna say I live in a bowling ring, but a bowling ring is not what it's called. Bowling rink, bowling alley, skating rink. Hold on. I gotta start this over. Man, I already knew I liked this shirt, but now this makes me feel like I manage a bowling alley, and honestly, I kind of love that look for me between the facial hair and the shirt. It's great. Do I even bowl? Not as much as I would like to. I'm really bad at bowling, but I really enjoy bowling, which is basically true of every game I play. But you know, oh, how you doing, Moros? I hope you're doing great. Did I just walk into a bowl? I'm supposedly good. You did not just walk into a bowling stream. I feel like with my current facial hair situation and this shirt, I've got an aura, a particular aura going on, and I'm just gonna lean into it. I do need to like hide my nose ring though, because I would not have a septum piercing as of the rest of me. But what are you gonna do? The world requires clowns? Do I need to do a lore drop about the world requiring clowns? I feel like I'm gonna hand you some bowling shoes. Here, where's my spray? I have Malort that I'm gonna just dump in some shoes and then hand you the shoes. That'll kill whatever's in there, I promise. Moros, am I dropping IRL clowns in this world? What about them? All right, here we go. So clowns in my homebrew world of Metis. There is a god named Soluma. Soluma is the god of art and beauty, and to a lesser extent also sunlight and the sky, and just general creation. So like there's some fertility, birth type stuff in there hanging out. A parasite the size of a hand crawls out of a bowling shoe, being sad. I hate the idea that there's a shoe-sized parasite living in a shoe. That's terrifying. Back on topic. So Soluma, one of the constant divine dealings that Soluma has is that Z awaits in Zir Palace. A shoe recite? I hope not. Z awaits artists of all kinds in Zir Palace, and whether they're actors, painters, sculptors, any kind of art, all of it is acceptable. And if you can make Soluma the god of art who has seen all art that exists, arguably all art that will exist, and obviously all art that has existed and has made so much of it yourself. If you can impress Soluma with your chosen art form, you get uplifted to demigod status. Now, as I just mentioned, the variety of art that is chosen is not important. Only excelling in that art is. So there is the Tissian Academy of Clown Sciences. The TACS, the tax. I have to write this down. I haven't thought about the name of this academy yet. Tissian Academy of Clown Sciences. That's a very good name. Tissian Academy of Clown Sciences. Tax. So anyway, I had the concept of these people in my mind, but didn't have a name for their clown college, but now I do. So the Tissian Academy for Clown Science specifically focus on entertaining and comedy. Comedy alone is insufficient. Entertaining alone is insufficient. It must be both. Mimes Plunst concerns me. You should be concerned. So it is an academy of clowns, basically the ultimate comedy host, the ultimate party host, that they are struggling to be the funniest and most personal and most outstanding and memorable clowns that exist, so that one day one of them might be uplifted to divinity for their clownhood and their clowning. I think I have not decided yet, and I'm not willing to decide right now, if there are true clowns, which is to say their own species of clown, or if clown is just sort of a title that one can come upon. I can't commit that right now. That's too cosmic. If I decide that clowns are a species, I have to do big world building after that. But I know that clown is definitely a title. There may also be clowns individually as a creature. The divine clownhood minus 10 charisma. It's not minus 10 charisma, it's plus 10 charisma. All the charisma is stored in the shoes and the nose. This is common knowledge. Like pee is stored in the balls, charisma is stored in the shoes. A sorcerer clown origin? That would be fucking tight. Clown blood. Oh my god, yeah. Just to have that be an ancestry. You know, oh, you're hex blooded? You're dragon blooded? I'm clown blooded. I can do just about anything as long as it's funny.
Hello there.
Yo, what up, Deshizzle? Oh, thank you. I like smiling. It's nice to be feeling smiley. If I decide clowns are a species is one of the wildest sentence beginnings I've ever heard. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where clowns exist. Yo, what's up, Bonko? Bonko? Oh, I didn't even realize. It's not intentionally those colors, but it is. I just got this at a Goodwill because I liked the vibe. Yo, shout out Bonko. Shout out Bonko Buttkiss.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
Goodwill says asexual rights?
Soldier. He's my sweet cheese.
Apparently. I never make a world without true clowns. And honestly, Moros, I would be amazed if you did. Y'all, if you like chaos and mini painting, I'm pretty sure Bonko puts both of my quantities of that to shame. The last time that I raided into Bonko, she was not in stream because she had been milked, covered in milk, left milk stains on the chair. That was the last time I raided into Bonko. It was a beautiful time. I was milked so hard. Yeah, I didn't know you could do that on Twitch, but apparently you can. Yeah. Ratsky, what's up, buddy? Hey, thanks for that clip again, by the way. You're a very kind and good soul, and I can tell you love me.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
Oh, Calf, I didn't even properly say hi to you, and I didn't properly say hi to Kelsey either. What's up, Jared? What's up, Chromatic? I'm just going to swap names interchangeably a lot. I'm doing good. My back hurts, and I'm going to whine about it some more. But other than that, I'm good. I'm cracking and moving. I'm tired, but I'm caffeinated, so that's fine. It's all right. It's okay. It's not. I didn't like throw my back out. Like 99% of the time when my back hurts, it's because I threw my back out and I'm like, oh, I can't move. Oh no. But this time it was just like yesterday. My back just started to hurt, and I just didn't sleep because my back hurt too much. And I couldn't get into a position that didn't make me feel worse. So we're still there, but it continues. You know, life goes on, and if my back still is impossibly painful in a couple days, I guess then I'll find a doctor. Just out on the street, you know? But, there's a clown college. Are there great demigod clowns of note? I think specifically, there are no clowns that have been ascended yet, because I think Soluma considers clowning one of the lowest forms of art. No, that's not true. I think there are no demigod clowns yet, and there's a lot of other demigods of a lot of other art forms, but I don't think that there has been a clown demigod crowned yet. So every clown is doing their damnedest to be the first. Because, like, yeah, there's plenty of painting demigods, but there hasn't been a clown demigod yet, and that's a big deal to be the first. That's also part of what makes worshiping Soluma so weird, is that you, like, the more niche your art style and art topic, the more likely you are to get ascended. And, you know, so of course there's a demigod of mini painting in this world. You know, tired but caffeinated is a perpetual vibe. I mean, that's just been how I've felt since age 16. And before that, I just didn't know I could be caffeinated. Well, I couldn't convince myself to drink coffee. I just don't fuck with soda like that. That's more than a vibe, it's an identity. Lunch break and stopping by all the streams. Oh, the St. Jude fundraisers in Moco? Fuck yeah. You have to stop by here. You have to stop by here. I'm technically also raising money for trans, the trans. Why is my hiccup? My transgender law center buddies. Because all of my June money goes to the TLC. I didn't drink any coffee until my last year of uni. Whoa! I started drinking it in high school, and I wish I had known in high school that I was just self-medicating for ADHD. But I didn't get diagnosed with ADHD until 2020. So, Temple is perpetually filled by followers and giving them more minis, thinking that's what they want. Secret truth is, it's not. No, they want less minis. Same? Fuck yeah, congrats. Congrats on your diagnosis year. I know for a fact it was 2020 because I was fucking, like, not that anybody had a great time during 2020, but I was spiraling really fucking hard and I couldn't figure out why. And it was like, I need to actually fucking see a therapist about this because I'm miserable. I've been miserable, but this is the most miserable I've ever been. And, you know, turns out, that thing that my brother definitely has, and that like half of my cousins have, and that my parents probably have, is a thing I also have. Who would have guessed? Caffeine really screws up my body unless I'm extremely tired. Oh, see, that's... I don't know, caffeine just is... Caffeine just is. I can't imagine living a life without caffeine at this point. Like...
Hello there.
It'd be weird. To cry some more. What minis are you painting? Today, I'm not painting any minis. I'm actually working on,
It's always time for plans.
Brain, get there. I'm working on, Dungeons and Dragons NPC. Possibly for my game tonight, depending on if we're playing / how far they get. Oh, in general? Ghouls! It's ghouls! What's up, physics?
What's a twink?
What do I enjoy painting? Monsters.
nemesis. Nemesis. What's the plural on that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Nemesis.
Uh-oh. I see you. I see you. I see you, Claire. I love painting monsters, which is to say, oh, also, hi, Adam. Hi, Adam. Hi, Claire. Hi, physics. Right now, I've been working on ghouls, a lot of Flesh Eater Courts for Warhammer. Every Monday, I've been doing what I call Hot Ghoul Summer. Hi, Plunstum. Ooh, Plunstum. Adam, you got to change your name to Plunstum. Don't bother. Every Monday night, I've been doing Hot Ghoul Summer, where I've been painting Flesh Eater Courts for Warhammer. But I also just kind of paint anything that looks weird. Nice stuff on there. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Disrespect Plunst butt spot? Exactly. Just going to lean into becoming a caffeine elemental. I mean, you go for it. Caffeine is a wonder substance that I have to be very careful not to become a caffeine elemental. Oh, no. See, that's you just do it. I don't know. I can't. I know that I'm cripplingly addicted to caffeine, and that's socially acceptable. So let's go. Just gnaw the warp stone. If caffeine came in solid rock form, preferably that glows, I would. Couplet is plunced. This is very extremely true. I can't tell what those emotes are. What are those tiny wide zombies? Are those zombies? Make it a thing. Actually, does caffeine come in rock form? Solid caffeine. I used to have a shirt that says that. Okay. FDA has a page specifically about pure and highly concentrated caffeine. Got it. Couplet. Caffeine in pill form and you know, I forgot about that. I forgot that caffeine pills exist. Because part of the enjoyment of coffee is the flavor of coffee for me. It's like, yeah, the effects are tight, but also it tastes good. Give me that good, hot, bitter wetness. I probably should have phrased that differently, but I stand by it. Food is bustin'. I like my coffee black. They're the only two ways that I drink my coffee. I'll get to D&D stuff eventually, I promise. The only two ways I drink my coffee are hot and black, or iced and with more sugar and other elements than anyone should ever put in there. That whole Panera caffeine drink thing, I heard that that's going away, and I'm sad that I never got a chance to try it, but also, I'll live. Your GP said you need to quit drinking coffee. If my doctor told me to stop drinking coffee, I would tell them, okay, but what else? I'm not going to stop drinking coffee. It was okay, kind of chemically. Have you ever had Ethiopian coffee? It's almost solid, but it's so good. I've not had Ethiopian. I've had Turkish coffee, and study shows that people who drink a cup of coffee a day experience fewer depression symptoms, did not see the same effects with caffeine alone, tea or decaf coffee. Coffee is magic. Fuck yeah. Also, coffee doesn't dehydrate you. What a good little mouse. That is a myth that coffee dehydrates you. And in fact, a lot of basketball players will drink a hot black cup of coffee before playing.
It's always time for plunced. It's always time for plunced.
I'm enjoying these plunced.
It's always time for plunced.
I mean, it is the standard response when you tell them you have trouble sleeping. But it's also... That's also the have you tried turning it off and on again of the human body. Oh, you can't sleep? Cut out caffeine. Coffee gives me a sense of impending sense of doom. Wait. Moros, I know that you just meant impending sense of doom, but I love that what you actually get is a sense that you're going to have a sense of impending doom. That's that's delicious. That is some Douglas Adams type shit. Plus. A hint of impending doom. So yeah, I need to build that into an NPC. Maybe I'll build that into this one.
Hello there.
Nerdala! What's up, buddy?
Because he's my best friend. He's my
Physics,
pal.
I didn't
He's my
realize,
homeboy, my good soldier. He's my
I
sweet
don't know,
cheese, my good
this is
time
neither here
partner.
nor there. I didn't realize that not the word bearers, that's the wrong chapter. The world eaters that Matt Yee is painting are for you. That's fucking tight, dude. They look great. I'm almost jealous that they're not mine. Except I would love to paint things. So, you know. Excited for a very pride-themed episode of D&D tonight. Ooh, shit, that's tonight? Oh, yeah, 222. I'm going to be stuttering a lot because I slept like shit. So, apologies in advance. I don't know if I've seen your Death Guard. It's so consistent, I bought a coffee flavor called Doom. Oh my God, Smoros. Cublet is puppy. Cublet is Sasquatch. Sasquatch is Cublet. Okay, here's that. So, Claire, if you are worried about the spoilers that may or may not be happening based on these first 5 or 6 words on the page, it's been nice having you. But if you're not worried about that, he didn't take pics, but I have a plague cult called David Pumpkins. Oh, are they orange? Well, if you don't remember who that even is, then you're good to go. Don't worry about it. That is BC times. But it's arguably relevant to tonight, so I just wanted to get that there, you know? Ooh, that coffee hit just right. That coffee hit maybe just a little wrong, but it feels good still. All right. So the thing with this, so this character is Plague Hulk is orange, hence the name. Fuck yes. Orange best color. Orange best color. Gamer subs. Is the bunny attempting to rob the skeletons of Cublet? Maybe. Probably that's Claire threatening the NPC that's happening tonight. So as the name Aligrax Pseudo Lich might tell you, this is this NPC that I need to stat up is a former / current warlock of Anomaly, the first Lich, who is the creature that we designed last week before. And it's a creature that I have been handed the reins of because it was originally a player character in a previous campaign who has since become an NPC. Dipping for a little bit. Bye, Adam! Don't let the door fart on your way out. Because I'm 13, apparently. I don't know. So Aligrax is a previous player character that is now an NPC.
I am a meat popsicle.
Can do. Don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. Shake your head at yourself? I mean, yeah, all the time. I don't like, especially when I'm streaming, like the difference between meeting me in real life and meeting me on stream is that like I don't censor myself on streaming. I just go for it and then regret it afterwards. If we're in person together and I don't like, and like we've like just met, I am trying not to censor myself and failing miserably, which is why interacting with me is wildly awkward. But then once we get to know each other a little bit, I will just stop censoring myself, just like stream. I say stupid. I mean, I do both. It's just the flavor of stupid changes, you know? Rube, how are you, buddy? Hey, I forgot to message you yesterday, but your weirdo is in the mail. And should be to you on Thursday, I think the post office said. So the point is, to get back to it, this NPC I'm designing is like kind of a Lich, kind of a Warlock, somewhere in the middle. I don't think they're full Lich, but they're not like living anymore at this point. They're somewhere in the middle. So I'm basically just gonna look through a bunch of undead and spellcasting creatures and like pick stuff that I like. And is that gonna make for a balanced NPC? Probably not. But we don't do that here. The undead wizarding team. Abjure and conjure yon NPC. Verily. What's noxious touch? Noxious touch. Poison damage and the target succeeds on a saving throw or be poisoned. That's pretty cool. Death Tyrants of the... Yeah, okay. The Undead Beholder. Well, vampire might be relevant. What kind of... They do vampire stuff, right? Yeah, alright, I'm not worried about that. What about psychic vampire? Don't think so. That's a cool looking thing. Single-minded purpose. Kopesh of Oblivion. Holy fuck, that goes hard. Who's Lady Jorgen? Points at a location she can see and corruption explodes from the ground. Each creature in a 20-foot radius centered on that point takes a Constitution saving throw. Corrupted ground spreads around corners. It's a fireball, but of necrotic damage. That's pretty cool. Flutterflesh. Oh, God. Okay, that's awful. Death Bark. Oh, it's a ship. It's a ship made out of dead things. Necrotic Ball, yeah. Which is what they host every year during the Met Gala, I think. Nergoth Bloodlord. That looks like a Nergoth. That Jester, I mean, that Jester looks grim because skeleton, but also it's a Jester, so I guess it's aptly named. Okay. Bennett, focus up. Greater Death Dragon. That's cool as shit. Look at that damn thing. That's not helpful. That's helpful. Is she like a mummy queen? Yeah, she's like a mummy queen. That could be tight. Is there a Mummy Lord right there? She's like a Mummy Lord, but designed differently. I fuck with that. Okay. Atonement. If she fails a saving throw, she can choose to succeed When she does, she must either end the effect of her curse on an enemy or be dazed. What does her curse do? Weakness on one creature she can see within 120 feet. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be cursed. While the target is cursed, their attacks deal half damage. The curse lasts until she chooses to end it or is removed by a cure ailment power or other stuff. Huh, that's cool. That's a cool ability. I like that. That's nice and interactive, which is good character. No, character is not the term I'm looking for. Good monster design. Good RPG design in general is to be interactive and not interactive. That's why stunned as a setting, that's not the word, condition, fucking sucks. Oh, I get to have fun playing this game by not playing. Cool. My tree ended up attempting to fly the astral sea ship with another character. He was on navigation. The wizard uses a crystal to do it normally. He had to lick the crystal, of course. It turns out the ship had been sabotaged by an astral sea chowinga with a grudge. The spirit put a sovereign glue on the crystal. Did your tree get its tongue glued to a crystal? That's perfect. It's a lichen lich. That thing's cool looking. Oh, it's a mushroom lich. That's cool. Valen Sarnister. I guess that's a vampire? Yep. Oh, vampire warlock is a thing. That's a wild image. Okay, that's just... What's fucking blood puppet? Targets a humanoid can see within 30 feet. Must succeed on a DC 17 wisdom saving throw or be dominated. Oh. Alright, so it's just dominate person, but with a cooler name. Alright. Apply unguent and terry not on the accoutrements. Accoutrement. Unguent. Unguent is such a fucking good word. Aura of Radiance? Yeah, I guess so. Just a undead glowing dude. Why not? Oh, actually, an Alhoun might be like the right base for a sort of lich. Defenestration, very good word to throw out the window. My Latin teacher used to teach people the meaning of that word. My Latin teacher in high school used to teach people the meaning of that word by defenestrating their personal objects, because her windows overlooked the courtyard at the center of the school.
Hello there.
So she would just yeet people's stuff out the window if she was feeling feisty or they weren't listening. Pokaniner, what's up? Seahawk Legere, Ski Snimium. Oh, Jesus. I can read this with a little bit of education or a little bit of wisdom, with the little bit of wisdom that I have. Oh, today I am designing an NPC and getting distracted. I did spend the last like half hour just talking about how great coffee is and ADHD diagnoses. If you can read this, you are overeducated. Ooh, I was close. I was close. Yeah. And that's about the grasp of my Latin. Is I can get the vague concept of a sentence, which is also about where my German is. Yeah, I like let's do Alhoon basis and then twist it around a little bit. That's about where my English is. Fair enough. That's where my spoken English is. My written English is immaculate. But that's because I have the time to make it happen, you know? That's not what I want. Get out of here. 11, 12, 16, 19, 17, 17. Just going to make that 20. And we are going to bump Dex up. All right. Except intelligence is going to be higher. Wisdom is going to be much lower. Okay. Charisma's not going to change. Arcana is going to be higher. Whoop. That's going to be higher. Insight is also that. Okay. Fucking true sight, passive perception 17. I love that for us. Did not mean to do that. That's what I meant to do. Resistances. And immunities. Other party members hears this, comes screaming down the stairs and touches the crystal with both hands. Bad call. My tree swings for the other person, gets a nat 1, rips the skin of his tongue off. Ouch. Wait, why does your tree have tongue skin? Wouldn't it be bark? Then they spend time trying to figure out how to get the hands off the crystal without removing them from the person. It's easier said than done, I think. Is it going to copy the hyperlink? I think it copies the hyperlink. Yeah. I'm not worried about challenge rating. That's not a thing that exists. Tree gives up when he gets stressed and goes downstairs to drink. Oh God, but drinking alcohol with a skint tongue? Owie, owie, owie. He bumps into the sommelier who hasn't previously said anything. He hasn't said anything since he wrote the letter. So the tree starts babbling nervously. He gets a potion of etherealness. The party member drinks it and they're free. So they follow the chwinga to a hole. Bad idea gets used. Let's flood the hole with a decanter of endless water. That makes sense. I think you should go for it. I'm down with that. I don't know why that. I don't know why that. Yeah, this is what I thought. This is Lady. This is Lady Maria. It's her theme. The bottom of the ship floods, including the wine space, the NPCs, pets, the grung therapist, and the plants. So they didn't. So the hole goes to a different part of the ship. Would you be up to giving me thoughts on a subclass I submitted for a contest? Fuck yeah, I would. Boop, boop, boop. Turn resistance. Magic resistance. Wizard wakes up to flooding and the other party member goes, oh, thank God the brain cell is here. Literally, though, being the wizard with probably the highest intelligence in the group. All right. Weird. Weird. I don't know why that big gap is there. But I'm also not particularly worried about it. Is it because I need to do that? Hey-o! Fixed. Advantage versus turning. Because only I need to know how this sheet works. I don't need to actually put rules here. Advantage on saves v spells.
Hello there.
What's up, Ghoul? How you doing, bud? At the office working? Well, thanks for giving me a little work lurk hangage.
Because he's my best friend. He's my pal.
Yo,
He's
please
my
go follow
homeboy,
Ghoul.
my rotten soul.
He's a wonderful person and a wonderful painter. They're all talking about what to do when the Rakshasa swims up from the lower deck completely soaked. My tree just looks at him and full-on panics. Why do I keep making this worse? Really doing the most romantic comedy goofiness that a person can manage. I must have missed your response. Oh, I said hell yeah, go for it. Sorry, Pokeniner. Yes, definitely. Please feel free to throw a link up in chat. Or wherever you would like to send me a link. What kind of words are gone. I don't need them, I guess. What kind of critique are you looking for? Like just overall, or like Firefox formatting messing up? I mean, the formatting isn't the worst. Obviously that image is supposed to be over there, but tis what it is. Can I do that? Oh, I can do that and still read it. It's fine. Yeah, are you looking for like rules opinions or visual opinions? Because like visually speaking, this straight up looks like it's out of a book. So yeah, but I don't want to fucking use Chrome. I don't like using Google Drive to begin with. Like, it's convenient, but I don't fucking like having any of my stuff on Google. Because I just don't fucking trust Google at all. So if I'm gonna make that concession, I'm not gonna also run Google Chrome, because fuck them. How it feels and sounds in both balance and flavor. You struck a deal with an ancient creature of incredible wealth and majesty, a Dragron. Unlike typical dragons, who form thralls of creatures to serve them and their horde, your patron utilizes you to gather anything it deems valuable on your journeys, such as wealth, artifacts, or knowledge. Scaled warlocks Scaled warlocks often take weeks or even months to understand their patron's desires before they're sent into the world for their duty. Through the understanding of their patron's desires, these warlocks also start to notice unique value of the things around them. A dragon in drag? A griffin? You lost me, physics. I don't think I understand that joke. A griffin. Warlock. Okay, yeah. Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb makes sense. Oh, I did say Dragron, because why would I ever say Dargon the normal way that it's spelled when there's all those other good ways that you can say it? Burning Hands, Chromatic Orb makes sense. Dragon's Breath, Warding Wind makes sense. Dagon, Dragron. Dag, yo. A Chardalon Stride. One of my favorite spells that I've literally never used. Call Lightning. Ooh, Call Lightning's powerful. Leomin's Secret Chest, Storm Sphere. These all make sense. Legend Lore, Summon Draconic Spirit. Yeah. Just gonna do that so it's easier to read. Dedicate yourself to the gathering of your patron's horde. You can speak, read, and write Draconic or one other language of your choice if you can already. I would say, instead of if you already can, I would say if you already know Draconic. Just because Wizards likes to be specific about that. Choose a type of dragon as your patron. The damage type associated with each dragon is used by features you gain later. Cool. The standard color associations. There's also associated desires often attributed to these dragons for the purposes of what your patron may seek. You can work with your DM to determine these exact desires, or use the Draconic Desires table at the end of this document to determine those desires. Tight. Gold and more gold. I miss the days there were more comprehensive rules for spells, like using Lightning Bolt in a small space would cause ricochet. I mean, that's... I think it depends on the kind of game you want to play. Personally. Party hunts for the Chewinga and they find it cutting the ship's sails off. The tree catches the Chewinga, gives it to the wizard. The wizard disintegrates it. The other party member is like, can I breathe the dust in? That sounds bad. Don't huff the creature you just disintegrated. Okay, so yeah, you learn to speak Draconic freely. Your pact magic is dramatically enhanced by the forces wielded by dragonkind. When you cast a spell using a Warlock spell slot or one of your Mystic Arcanum features, you can deal extra damage of the type chosen in your Scalebound feature. The additional damage equals your Charisma modifier, minimum +1. Ever smoked raw elemental? Would you like to? Pokeniner, I think you need to expand the phrasing here because I know that there's a couple invocations that let you cast spells. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. It also makes it so that the invocations that let you cast spells without using spell slots don't get this bonus. Off the top of my head, I don't know what those incantations are. So I don't know whether or not that's an issue, but it occurs to me. Yeah, if it's intended, then cool. There's a third first level feature. All right. Most of the spells don't do damage. Cool. Then, well done. Well played. Your patron often looks for items of great value or importance. You can cast Identify at will on any object without expending a spell slot or material components. When the duration is complete, you can instantly attune to the object if it is attunable. Oh, shit. When you attempt to attune to an object, you become aware if it is cursed and can choose to avoid attuning to the item before the curse affects you. I don't see a fluff reason why you would be safer from cursed items, but it's a good feature. Draconic Defense. You have resistance to the type of damage chosen by the Scalebound feature. Yep. Protective Connection grants you a bonus to your armor class equal to half your Charisma modifier. At 6th level, we're probably talking about +2. Will doesn't mean... Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm very aware. Yeah, I mean, usually speaking, you're going to have a +2 to your Charisma modifier at this point, or +2 to your armor class, which seems totally fucking reasonable. This is the same group that huffed a Disintegrated Beholder, so they have a track record. They pack the dust away for later. The party goes to the next dungeon. They're just putting around trying to steal and find answers. So they're just like, let's just go to a dungeon. You know, let's fuck around in a dungeon for a little bit. Oh, we have an ad break that is coming imminently. Just FYI. So before I keep going on this, I'm going to step away. I'm going to give myself a little bio break, and I'm going to come back and figure it out. So, I have concerns for your party. Do they need intervention? For fucking real, y'all. I'm worried about them. I will be right back. You should also take care of yourself. Drink water, eat food, take meds, use bathroom, fight God. Oh yeah, I forgot they're all Fey folk. So yeah, of course they're fine. They can do whatever they want. They're good to go. Okay. We just did Draconic Defense. Serpent Siphon. Siphon Serpent. Different thing. Continued service to your patron has solidified their trust to grant you greater control of their power. When you use your Draconic Weight feature, the extra damage now equals a Warlock level plus Charisma modifier. What's up, Klez? Someone did say Siphon. In addition, when another creature subjects you to your Scalebound's damage type, you can use a reaction to siphon some of the damage and regain one Warlock spell slot. Once you use this reaction, you cannot use it again until you finish a short rest. The tree is a cult leader. I did know that. Klez, I hope you're having a great day so far. Like, oh, you know what? I forgot.
I don't have a fucking coffee problem. You know, my problem is there's not a fresh fucking pot.
That's for the one from just before break. $147 cups of coffee on stream. Holy cannoli. I drink a lot of coffee, y'all. He misses his followers. Things are fucked up at work, actually. Well, that's the story of most things. Yeah, if we assume that all these coffee cups are what? I think standard is like a 12-ounce mug of coffee. That's... it's definitely an unhealthy amount of coffee. I did the math before, and my daily intake of caffeine is, I think, something like 4 or 5 times the FDA recommended amount. I mean, it's more than that because I do drink coffee after stream. But that's just during stream, you know? I have a cup of cold brew. It takes me hours to finish it. No comment. A few years ago, I was drinking it like water. The only way I've ever managed to cut back on my caffeine consumption is like if I get really, really ill, I won't drink coffee. And then I will just like have my coffee consumption will be like lower and like reasonable for a while. And then it just spikes back up because I have an addictive personality because ADHD. Replace it with booze. That's easy. Well, see, here's the thing. I do that already. I can't replace it with booze because I already do that. So, all right. Serpent Siphon. The name doesn't fucking jive with me. Like, I get it, but I wish it had a different name. But like, it makes sense for what it is, and I like the actual ability. Serpent just feels too generically lizardy or too generically reptilian and not specifically draconic to me. But 14th level. Let's find out. How about Siphon Snake? Oh, so like do like the exact same thing, but in reverse. Yeah, that's a much better name. You're right. Gathering for your patron's hoard has given you the ability to mimic the environment of your patron. As an action, you can visually change the terrain into a phantasm of your patron's lair. Okay, phantasmal, whatever. What's it called? Phantasmal terrain? I think that's what it's called. The lair joins initiative. Okay, what? It uses your what? Okay. Okay. I would not use the term phantasm here because it's not a phantasm. It's a manifestation, rather. What? But it does stuff. But that's the thing. It does stuff. Like, the lair joins initiative. The lair has lair actions. And you gain benefits while you're there. Like, I don't know. Just Phantasm feels like not the. Considering the way that they use Phantasm for specifically illusion spells, I would again go with a different word. But you have blind sight and true sight within the lair. Okay. Immunity to your scale bounds damage type. Sure. As an action, how long does it last? It lasts until it goes away? Lasts for 1 minute until you're incapacitated. Okay, got it. That gain a bonus to your armor class equal to your full charisma instead of half. Sure. You and creatures of your choice within the lair have advantage on saving throws caused by it or another lair. Okay. Honestly, I would say not another lair. Because it's not like red dragons are really good at hanging out in green dragon spaces. You can use your reaction to do one of the following actions on the lair's turn, but not the same effect 2 turns in a row. Draconic Eruption. Effectively a breath weapon. Each creature in the radius. What's the radius? Each creature in the radius of the lair? Okay. Okay. You engulf creatures with sparks of your patron's power. Each creature in the radius makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failure, creatures take an additional d6 of damage whenever they take damage. Huh. Okay. So it's a really damage-focused build. Yeah, I don't. It's a fight. It's fight. It's fight. I want there to be a third. I want there to be a third option for the lair action. Like, you have big burst of damage, little bit of bonus damage, some kind of defensive, or even like a flight, like granting yourself a turn worth of flight or something with draconic wings. Makes a lot of sense to me. But like, just swapping between those two every single round, well, assuming you're using your reaction that way every round, and realistically, why wouldn't you? If you have this power, you're going to want to use it, because that winds up being a lot of extra damage. I don't know, just two feels bad. I think three, a third one would be cool. Keep it away from flight to let genies keep that elemental flight identity. Dragons have fucking wings, dog. Like, I get not wanting to step on Genie's toes, even though there's a joke there somewhere about how the stereotypical Genie just kind of trails off like a sperm. But dragons have fucking wings, dude. Yeah. You are just the dude the dragon sends out to do stuff. I don't know what a defensive feature. You're already Chimera! What's up, buddy? Leaving a work lurk, y'all. If you like mini painters and good people, you should be following Chimera. And if you don't like either of those things,
my homeboy, my rotten soldier.
It doesn't make sense why you're here, quite frankly. I don't know. I don't know. I want a third one, but I can't think of what the third one would be. Because, like, I feel like a defensive thing would be good. Something, but overall, I like it. It feels to me like probably less powerful, but definitely more interesting dragon sorcerer. If you could be this warlock, which dragon would you serve? Black dragon. Black dragon is the best dragon over literally every other dragon. Black dragon. Black dragon is always my choice. Whenever anybody has a question about dragons, it's Black dragon. They look the coolest. I don't care that they're not the most powerful or not the most anything. I guess they're the most cruel, which is its own sort of a thing. But, like, Black dragon's the coolest dragon. Yeah, I could do that. That would be fun. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I got. Let's oh geez. I forgot what I was doing over here. Spellcasting. Right. Burnished metals and trophies of trickery. A goblet used to poison a snobby noble. Hell yeah. Copper dragons are up there with the best other dragons. At least as far as core D&D lore is defined. Add detect thoughts and levitate, because I like having those there. Tech magic, sky self magic, missile shield. Sure, you can have all those. Why not? Counter spell, fly, lightning bolt. Yep, for sure. Actually, I don't need to worry about fly, but bloop, bloop. Woo! Oh, modify memory would be fucking fun. I don't know if I feel like being that cruel to my players, but that would be fun. Fun first. Well, I'm not exactly not putting it here. Yeah, fuck it, we'll take them. Scorp. Why? 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 Breath weapon. Eldritch Blast. And sure. Chill Touch. Let's call it Chill Touch. Gift I got for my DM is finally shipping. What'd you get your DM? What's your DM getting? Why don't I want one. They'll just all be Eldritch Blast. I'm not worried about that. On the way to Fulfillment Center. A Kickstarter Tarask Mini. Ooh. The one that was on Critical Role from the Fool's Gold Kickstarter. I don't know which one you're talking about. I didn't know there was a Tarask on Critical Role. Spell attack. I don't care if it's ranged or melee. +8 to hit. That'll be 1d10 plus 3 force damage. Plus d6 necrotic damage. The Dingo Doodles Fool's Gold Tarask. Jesus Christ, that thing's enormous. That's a nice looking Tarask. That's large. That's a big boy. I mean, that makes sense, all things considered. Just a bit angry, only a little bit. 60-foot cone. I'll just copy that. Nope, let's not make that all italicized and bolded. All right, each creature in that area must succeed on a DC 16 Dex saving throw. Poison was because Alex Grax was a green dragon, so poison. .3d8 poison damage. Plus 2d8 necrotic damage. All right, now I'm just going to scroll around for any other stuff that I want to add to it, because that's how it be. Shadow Assassin. Queen King. Well, that thing's fucking weird. It's like a horse centipede. Oh, I don't need to fucking... No, actually, that's not a bad idea. That'll work just fine. Stench.
It's always time for Plunst. It's always time for
That was a new one.
It's always time for Plunst.
Fuck.
It's always time for Plunst. It's always time for Plunst.
All right. Those are a couple solid ones. Nachzerer. Yeah, that was some old goods and some new goods. Marsh Dyer. Well, it's not a marsh liver, I'll tell you what. Heyo! Good lord. Arcane Guardian. Walled horror. Oh, it's walls. Oh, it's walls. What is it? Well, it's walls. You know? Oh, fuck my back. This sucks. Psionic Ashenrite? What is that? It sounds cool. What is it from? What's Pabso? Fandelver and below. Where an Ashenrite arises near a crystal vein suffused with aberrant power. I don't know what an Ashenrite is. A humanoid consumed by cruelty and rage dies in an area corrupted by the far realm. Sometimes rises as an ashen white. Oh, that's cool. That's weird. Disimortuum. Scroll mummy. That's a mummy covered in scrolls. That's a cool concept. What's a Tver? Oh, it's an Einrayar, but different. Megudu Kiki Laugui? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, what about over here? Humanoids. Humanoids. Things I can steal from humanoids. Hollister Blackcloak. You're probably too high level to be reasonable. Pike Trickfoot. What if I just ran this pseudo Lich with Pike's stats? No one would ever know. Target makes a DC 20 charisma saving throw. We would. I mean, yeah, you would, but you're not in my game. Okay, it just charms a guy. Master of Demon Mountain. Not a demon. Oh, a tiefling, though. All right. That makes sense. Oh, golly. What does he do? That hair looks like it could carry food. Like a woven basket. Silver hair is literally a weapon? What? Okay, that's goofy. May the rock gods rock you out. Oh, does Archon the Cruel have anything fun? Wields Fane Eater in a suit of obsidian flint plate. Oracle of Strixhaven. Oh, it's like I think this nice old lady. Momentarily warps in reality appear at 3 different points the Oracle can see. Each creature in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on each point must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes force damage and is pulled 15 feet in a straight line towards the center of the sphere. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pulled. A creature caught in the area of multiple warps is affected only by one, which the Oracle chooses. They have a chicken salad sandwich? I want a chicken salad sandwich. Damn. Did I just realize I'm hungry? I think so. Drow Inquisitor. You have any cool things I can steal? Always knows if someone's lying? That's pretty fucking tight. That's not relevant to this character, but that's cool. They only made enough for themselves. Rip. They're not kind. Well, I will simply have to take it from them. Elixian the Dispossessed. Okay. Zox Clamorsham. That name. Holy fuck. Zox Clamorsham? Zox Clamorsham, everyone. That is a name that I love. Zox Clamorsham. The Stranger. The Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. Oh, right. Cursive Strad. Zox Clamorsham is a gnome, in fact. Now you sound like my trees party fighting over chicken salad sandwich. Chicken salads are... Wow, let me try that again. Chicken salad's really good. To the degree that, like, I think I'm gonna make chicken salad for dinner. That sounds like it would hit the goddamn spot. Soulmonger. That's a threatening name. The Soulmonger reduces a creature to 0 hit points. The Soulmonger can gain temporary hit points. Oh, you know what I should be fucking doing? I should be looking at Warlock stuff. Yeah, I should be looking at Warlock stuff and giving them Warlock abilities. Would you fight for that specific chicken salad sandwich when there's stuff around to make you own? No, I would just make my own. I would not do that. I would not fight over a specific chicken salad sandwich. Ever, for any reason. Oh, let's just add a couple. You know? Death Ward. All right. Greater invisibility. Pretty good. Oh, I should. Oh my lordy. That makes you better because they would. It's the principle. Yeah, no, that's not mean, dude. I am so non-competitive. I will never fight if I don't have to. Well, I guess fighting and competition are different things, and you can fight competitively. And you can competitively fight, but they're not always the same things. And in retrospect, I will argue over anything at the drop of a hat. But when it comes to actually competing for something, that's a different story. And if it's a competition of argument, I'm not interested. I think. I don't know. I've never tried to be involved in that. Now I have to think about that. Yeah, I guess I have to add Form of Dread as a thing, you know? Talking about more of a chicken salad fist fight. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would simply get a chicken salad sandwich without a fist fight. Or if the only way to get a chicken salad sandwich was through fist fight, I would simply not have a chicken salad sandwich. That's not the kind of life I need to live. Do you mean a chicken salad fist fight as in they are using chicken salad to have a fist fight? Because that sounds messy. I guess this is an action and not a thing. Not a whatever. All right. Temporary hit points equal to D10 plus your Warlock level. So call them 25 hit points. Many things my tree does that Moros would never do. Chicken salad fist fight is once. But your tree doesn't eat. It's a tree. It has tongue skin. Skin tongue? No, tongue skin. That's what I meant to say. It has tongue skin, and it eats chicken salad. This tree sounds less like a tree the more I hear about it. He's complicated. Okay. Now let's do it this way. Gain 50 temp HP. All creatures in line of sight must pass DC 16 charisma save, probably. Wisdom, charisma. Wisdom. Yeah, all right. Or become frightened and stunned. Not stunned. Well, or become frightened. While frightened. Nope, I think that's just that. Fuck it, I don't like this. This isn't doing it for me, so we're not doing it. Fuck that. Let's look at other stuff.
Blood for the blood god.
The older he gets, the more stationary and rooted down he is, and the less hex blood looking. He hates this fact and has spent years tearing himself apart to look human. Only recently has he started to embrace himself, but there's sorrow in knowing that one day he will be trapped in himself. Fuck, that's heavy, dude. Damn. Chronic Husk. Okay, that's not. All right, let's just scroll through some Eldritch Invocations and see if there's any that I'm like, fuck yeah, babe, let's go. Oh yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Eldritch Blast. I already gave it Agonizing Blast. And target is pushed, not punished, pushed 10 feet directly away. Cast Mage Armor at will. Yeah. Aspect of the moon. Oh, already undead. Doesn't matter. Cast Compulsion using a Warlock spell slot. Can't do it again. Bond of the Talisman. Oh, yeah. Ritual spells. Cast Hold Monster at will without spending a spell slot. Now, let's just add Hold Monster to the once a day list. Such a hard thing for him. He only told the party in pieces after 6 years in game. That's why he drinks and does stuff. He does everything he in fear of a time that he can do nothing. That fucking rocks. That's a piece of character work that I had not previously heard, and I think that's fucking cool as shit. Already has that. I already gave him that ability. Advantage on Constitution saving throws to make your concentration on a spell. Let's just advantage on concentration. Slap that on there. Detect Magique. You've only had one character? Interesting. Yeah. Eyes of the Runekeeper. Hit send before I finished. All right, that makes more sense. Far Scribe. Oh, you can cast sending. False life at will. See through other people. See through solid objects. Doesn't need to breathe. Doesn't care about that. Only had one character that I remember with a deep history trauma. Only got to play them for about a month and a half before the campaign ended. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's rough. that long running heartbreaking trauma for a character is so much fun to play. He tries to be merry in the life of the party, which is why he's a bard. But he's so good at it, everyone sees him as the fun guy. Well, he's not a fun guy, he's a plant. Oh, oh. They've been playing the same campaign for 6 years when you joined. What did you say to these people to make them stop playing D&D? Oh, it's your current group? The current group that you just rolled a character for, you're like starting over? Oh, you just joined at the end of that story. Got it. Okay. That's better than we've had this long-running campaign and we don't really want to play anymore. Thanks for joining. Okay. Did some one-shots to give our DM a break, and now everyone's starting the new one. Fuck yeah, I love that for y'all. You know? Why not? Just do it. Ah. Master of myriad forms. Cast alter self at will. Minion of chaos. Cast slow. One with the shadows. Ooh, actually, one with the shadows sounds awesome. Hell yeah. Invisible while not moving in dim light or darkness. Pale horse. Cast Fine Steed. That's pretty cool. When you roll a 10 on the damage die for your Eldritch Blast, you can roll an additional d10. Oh, it explodes. Hell yeah. Protection of the Talisman. No thanks. When you hit a creature with Eldritch Blast, you can push the creature up to 10 feet away from you in a straight line. Yep, did that already. Shroud of Shadow. Cast invisibility at will. I'd like to come up with a deep background story for this PC, but I feel like I don't know the world enough. I mean, I think with a deep custom homebrew, not even homebrew necessarily, just with a non-generic world, I think the best thing to do is to come up with a background and then give it to your, like, come up with as deep a background as you can get and then work through it with your DM to, like, make it fit into the setting. That's as the DM of a homebrew, that's always what I hope people are gonna do with me. And for the most part, they do. Thirsting Blade. I think that's everything that I want them to have. Yeah, that's cool. let's do, get rid of that and then add greater invisibility. Swap that with modify memory. Yeah, no, that's not. Greater invisibility. 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 Just so y'all know, we have an ad break coming up in about 5 minutes. I also might be shifting gears to painting or something, because I have no idea what else. Well, I have did that. We do not have an ad break. That's not true. Oh yeah, no, I'm probably gonna wind up painting. Because I really don't want to stop streaming yet, but also I don't have much of a need to work on more D&D stuff. I am basically prepped for everything, so that's the move, I think, is to swap to painting. And do that for another hour or two. But with more coffee, because I'm sleepy. Oh, speaking of more coffee, I did just finish a cup of coffee.
I don't have a fucking coffee problem. You should have. My problem is it's not a fresh fucking pot.
We'll change that stream information. Finish with DM prep. Let's paint some ghouls. Did I? Yep, I did the thing. All right, cool. Cool. All right, I have moved windows. We're all here now. Yeah, I think a couple will be good. I think a couple will be good. Are we all here? I don't know. I don't know who's here. Unless people speak up in chat, I have no way of knowing who's actually in chat. Because all of the Spunkumflonks, the Hecklepataklas, all of the metrics that say who's actually in a Twitch chat at any given point in time are incorrect, or not incorrect, but inaccurate. So, you know, if you're here, it's good to see you. You can have that emote for free. I really need to add that so that it animates. Alan Wake. Alan is awake. That man is not sleeping. Been playing that while I wait for Rogue Trader DLC. That's a solid choice. I keep making puns about his name. Wake me up inside. That sort of a thing. Oh, Alan Sleep. That's not a pun. I mean, I guess it's a pun. It's wordplay. Alan Fake. Alan Deep Fake. I can move that. I don't need that right in the way. I suppose it's a pun. I suppose. Why is my headphone being weird? There it is. Because you're not supposed to get into close combat. I don't know how many third-person survival horror games you've played, but don't. And also, it would not fucking make sense if this writer who barely knows how to use a gun was just like a fucking kung fu expert. If I could just use one of those chainsaws. Chainsaws require a decent amount of training, especially to actually use them as weapons. Like they're not intended for. Man, these things are weird. They freak me out. Which I guess is the point. Okay, no, ad break is happening so momentarily, there's no point for me to open a paint thing. Be right back, you beautiful people. Don't go anywhere. Or I mean, do. You're not. I'm not your dad. I'm back. And it's violence time. I don't know why it's violence time, but it is. So I just saw an article while I was on break that yeah, 204 is violence time, dude. Get hip. I just saw an article whilst I was on break that apparently, because of Wizards of the Coast using digital art previously, several artists have now been accused of using AI. Because of Wizards of the Coast using AI previously, several artists have recently been accused of using AI in the upcoming release. And these are artists who had to defend themselves by posting actual, like, shots from their workshop, basically. One of them being Svetlin Velinov, who, like, if anybody knows Svetlin Velinov, dude has been illustrating for Wizards of the Coast for, like, I think literally decades at this point. But the upshot of that, like the ending of that article was, yeah, so there is no provably AI art that has been previewed for the upcoming D&D books, but that just means that this art is intentionally generic and boring and bad. I was just like, fuck, that is you went through a whole article just to be mean? You defended Wizards of the Coast just so you could be mean about Wizards of the Coast? Like, I respect that dedication, but damn. The art that I've seen previewed, I mean, the only art I've seen previewed was in that article, and it admittedly was not particularly exciting or interesting. But I have actively stopped keeping up with anything Wizards is doing, and I only get it from secondhand sources at this point. Because I've basically decided I'm never giving WotC money again. I like the halfling. I didn't see that. If you have a link, I'd like to see the link, but Pokemon TCG held an art contest, and several of the winning ones were AI generated, like a minimum of 5. Yeah. Ugh. It's just. It's a fucking mess. The just the existence of AI art really fucks up art for everybody else. And I hate that for us. And this music is creepy. I know this is my playlist, but damn. Oh, it's from Outlast. That's why. Straight up horror ambiance. Yeah, AI should be used to like fold laundry and like clean streets and shit. It should not be used to replace artists. But as we know, the rich always do the least ethical thing and least human thing. Because having a lot of money kind of just makes you a bad person. It always goes hand in hand. If you were using your own pieces or a gallery of artists who were paid to be used, yeah. That is indeed a pipe dream. Alright, I'm fucking digging that effect. And it looks like my reference image. So we're doing great, folks. JPEG. Well, okay. So, things I like. Cat with prosthesis as familiar. Fucking cute. Good inclusivity going on. That's a halfling? Because it just looks like a child. I guess that's not a positive. What I don't like is that this just looks like World of Warcraft to me. I mean, it might be. It could be a half. I literally don't know. What I'm more pressed about is just that, like, this is not an inspirational image to me at all. It's not technically bad, but there's like, I don't know, nothing about this is exciting. And like a daily life thing doesn't need to be like exciting, but I mean, I don't fuck with Warcraft at all because largely because I actively hate the way that Warcraft looks, you know? Yo! Johninator, welcome. Thank you for that raid. Caught me in the middle of hating on stuff.
He's my best friend. He's my
As that
father.
happens
He's my
so
husband,
frequently.
my rotten soldier.
Did I spell
He's
your
my
name
sweet
correctly?
cheese, my good
Yes,
time
yes, I
dog.
did. How are you? What were you up to? Games and demos. Games and demos? Which games, which demos? Tell me your life story. But yeah, Morris, it's generally my opinion that Warcraft has done a lot of negatives for the aesthetic of fantasy gaming in general. It's got a really specific style that's like pretty cartoony, and like there's nothing wrong with a specific style that's very cartoony, but it's because it's so popular, everything fucking looks like Warcraft now. I don't like it. My internet's slow today. No, that's not good. Well, if it makes you feel better, my brain is slow today. So we're same place. Can't weigh in because I have zero experience. That's fair. Don't want to be an ultra crepidarian. I just have strong opinions that I'm often an ultra crepidarian about, or with, betwixt. Executive functioning's been worse than usual lately. I feel that. I feel that. I just didn't sleep well because my back hurts in a new and interesting way it's never hurt before. So I'm dealing with brain. I can't see it and you can't unsee it. Yeah. There's this like World of Warcraft does this thing where like absolutely everything gets this big like thick trim on it, whether it's metal or cloth or leather or fucking anything. Like all clothing objects and armor have this huge trim on it that just looks so weird to me. And that there is that. Yeah, new and interesting pains. I mean, at least they're novel. But like I don't know. I'd rather the devil I know. You know. I'll take the pain I've had before. I don't know if I want to know because it seems to have ruined it for you. That's fair. I'm not like you can fucking if you want to look up World of Warcraft aesthetics, please feel free. I am not going to further explanate. And so you know, I tend to only put trim on arm and leg armor, but I do hate the trim on everything look. Yeah. I mean, there's just everything about the World of Warcraft, like, aesthetic bugs me. And, like, I know that it's because of, like, technical limitations and making an MMO and blah, 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 but I just don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I do like the Warcraft look, and I like some things that are inspired by it, but not everything should be inspired by it. Yeah. Not mad, but to give you space to weigh in. Oh, I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, Morris. We may or may not be here when you come back, because I don't know how long I'm going to stream. But at least until... yeah, at least until I fucking die. Excuse me. I mean, I don't think it's going to happen today, but it might. You never know. Chaos reigns and death is lurking. Warcraft 3, not WoW. Oh, I don't remember Warcraft 3 well enough to be able to comment on the difference between 3 and WoW. Like, I know I played Warcraft 3, and I know I enjoyed Warcraft 3, but I do not remember it powerfully enough to be able to talk about it. Unlike WoW, which I haven't actually played WoW, but I've been inundated by the results of WoW forever. Thoughts and prayers. I mean, the thoughts probably help me better than the prayers do. But that might just be personal preference talking. Did I do little? I did. I did some speckles on the face. All right. So what were you doing today on stream, Johninator? I think if you did answer that, I didn't notice it. Just bitter that my favorite RTS was continued into a completely different genre. That's fucking fair. Oh, you didn't answer that yet. All right. Well, then keep your secrets. All right. I guess metallics are next, except these guys don't have metallics. Oh, you know what I can do is I can do my standard spooky eye experience. Was working on Fabulous Mega Knob, but then I dropped it and ended up with several new sub-assemblies. So I got mad and played video games. That's fucking so valid. That's also very diplomatically said. Several new sub-assemblies. Which model is the new Mega Knob? What? I don't see it. Where's the on-screen celebration? That's weird. Do y'all see it? I don't see it. But Mel, thank you for the biddies. What's going on, buddy? Chunky old metal mini, so it broke pretty cleanly at the super glue. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, that's annoying, but it's not as bad as like plastic shearing away in irreparable, now I have to sculpt this kind of ways. Painting an orc? All right, we got multiple people doing it. Ow! Fuck my ass! That spear tip went right under my fingernail. Apologies to anyone with sensitivities. Holy crap. Oh, okay. We're good. We're fine. Everything's kosher. Everything's chill. Yo, I apologize if I startled anyone. That hurt. But it doesn't look like I'm bleeding, so that's nice. Just a few spots where it created an issue. Most of it's just a matter of gluing stuff back together. I mean, dare I say you could pin it so that it doesn't come apart like that again. Oh, that's right. I have a fucking counter for exactly that experience I just had.
I want to play a game.
That's my counter for the number of times I've hurt myself while hobbying. And it's shameful that it's that high. At least the coffee tastes good. I think it's Metallic's time. Yeah, because I need to let those eyes dry. Let's go Metallic's time. If I pin it, I'm worried I'll break it somewhere else next time. Feels too dense to not break when dropped. That's possible. I have stabbed many weapons under my fingernail before. It's not fun. It's honestly, the shock of it is honestly like more batter. The shock of it is more batter than the actual pain. Did we get a full-on me shouting "fuck my ass" clip? Ow! Fuck my ass! Yep. Thanks, Mel. I've totally lost my train of thought. Something. Oh, the surprise of it is worse than the actual pain. Especially compared to, like, cutting myself with a hobby knife, which I have done a lot as well. You don't have metallics to paint? No, just eyes. You don't have metallics to paint? Yes, you do. You got a shoulder pad right there. My brain frequently interprets surprise as pain. I mean, it's not like it's not pain. I'm not gonna be such a tough guy to say that it like didn't hurt, but the surprise helps. Like when you know the pain is coming, it usually hurts less. The only exception to that I've found is piercings. When I got my nip nops pierced, the first one I was like, oh, this is fine. This is easy. This is not that bad. The second time, I involuntarily cussed at my piercer and then apologized profusely. And actually, that makes sense because the second one is the one that later got pulled out. That hurt too, but I didn't have anybody to cuss at. That was indubitably the worst way I've ever woken up, though. Fuck, that sucked. Oh shit, the enormous hype. What's with the enormous hype? Are we hyped about my injuries? That's rude. But also I would understand. have just sword? You don't have any weird shoulder pad? No, just sword. I just found the images. Hell yeah. Man, this like just 2 sittings with these, and this squad is gonna be like just about done. Much faster than I expected. Oh shit! I need to fix up your leather that I didn't paint. Oopsies. Found the images there in whip. All right, let me drop some color on this leather, and then I'll take a peek. And then also realize that I missed a lot of metallics in the process. Gosh darn it. All right. Why I censor myself? I yelled fuck me in the ass not 2 seconds ago, and then I would censor myself to gosh darn it. That makes sense. Orc. Oh, John, if you have any photos you want to show off, of your work, go ahead and share a link. I would love to see. Orc is green on face. And I cannot tell what I'm looking at, but I know it's got a tail. Dinosaur Cafe. Oh shit. Where is Dinoland Cafe? How do I get there? Where are they? Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I have a new goal. I have one thing I care about now. What if I don't want to open it in a browser? Because zoomed in, it's, I can't tell either. It looks like an animal person. Maybe a fox? A fox or a cat? But the picture's just out of focus enough, and the color, the black is just shiny enough that it's totally illegible. It's a fox mage. Oh, okay, I can see it. There's like a staff. Nice. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Ugh. Oh. Okay, time to do tiny little white dots for eyes. Where is my small brush? Yo, get yourself some lunch, friend. Especially if you tell me what you're eating. After you eat it. What you have eaten. I can't do time right, you know? That did not work at all. This white might be too wet to get the effect that I want. The white might be too wet. So this lamp is not lamping. There. Oatmeal raisin cookies? I could fuck up some oatmeal raisin cookies. be a happy camper. Oh, my back. It hurts. I don't love that. I'll just clean it up a little bit with black in a second. It'll be fine. That doesn't need it. I don't know why all these are coming out weirdly off center, but that's okay. That's a fixable problem. Oatmeal raisin cookies. They're the color of the sky. I don't know why they're blue. I hope that I don't die. Oatmeal raisin cookies. There you go. That's my whole thought. Yeah, okay. Let's do these last little baboonerooners. Baboonerooners. Babooneroonies. Bambinis. It's an impressive amount of food coloring if they're blue. Yeah. Somebody knew what they wanted. Somebody blew what they wanted. Heyo. There's a lot of static grass just on my desk. Why? Why? Cut that out. Don't be there. New unicorn arrives today. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, so y'all just need gore. Y'all need rest. Paint both and then see which one is better, or offer you both. Well, but you should keep the one that you like. Give me the one you like less. One is a cursed bastard. I kind of like the idea of having the cursed one. Oh my god, okay. Back only hurts a little bit. Shakespeare's fist at the gift horse. Why are you everything bratty in a miniature? Some people just do that, you know? And by some people, I do mean horses. Some horses are just like that. Sometimes the universe sees that you need a brat and sends you one, even if you didn't know you needed a brat. There's a Charlie XCX joke in here somewhere. I'm just not sure necessarily how to get there. I've been stabbed so many times by that horse. That horse needs to stop stabbing. Brats don't stab. That's not very brat behavior. I mean, maybe it is, but... Actually, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably be into it if a brat stabbed me. Oh, I need more therapy than I've currently got. We don't have time to unpack all of that. We're gonna keep moving. You must have additional therapy. Not enough therapy. Just to go between StarCraft and Diablo. Also, only in mini painting could you say the phrase, I've been stabbed so many times by that horse. That's not a thing you normally get to say in life. I mean, no, not. It is certainly possible, but it's not. It's far from the standard. I can see a smart mare chasing a human with a knife. I could see like a donkey doing that. I don't know about a horse. Does that make any sense? Oh, I still haven't painted those zebra stripes that I want to paint. Nice. This is a good opportunity to do that. While I'm waiting for the unhealthy monster flesh on my vampire to dry. Crows definitely... Well, crows are fucking smart as shit. I would say crows are smarter than horses. I don't know why I think that, but that's what my instincts tell me. Saw a weird sight this weekend, a red-tailed hawk sitting on a fence with a bunch of crows just vibing. That is very weird. That's not a thing I expect. Like they really don't get along, typically speaking. Why? I want to know the story behind that, but I guess I'll never know. Moros, I need you to do research for me. Be my eyes and ears. Tell me how there came to be an alliance between the crows and the hawks, and then break the alliance and do not return until you have succeeded. If I see them again, I'll see if they're still hanging out. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's very strange. That's not the brush I thought I was picking up. I'm glad I caught myself. The younger red tail, but the crows were adult. That's extra weird. Because crows are like, they don't like each other, but crows are more likely to have a fucking grudge. I do not think this reads as zebra stripes, and I'm salty about it. But we'll just keep going. Find out. Six of them very relaxed with the hawk in the middle. Maybe you were about to watch the bird equivalent of that one Brazzers joke that everybody makes on the internet. It's about to be an avian gangbang. Because unfortunately, that's directly where my brain went. Okay, actually, I don't hate that. It could definitely be better, but I don't hate it. Oh, this is already on my palette. Aha! Lizard lewd is a new kind of lewd. Lizard lewd? Lizard lewd. Lewdzard. Please, Lizard lewd was my father. You can call me Lewdzard. Actually, I feel like now that I'm saying that, I'm definitely going to be telling on myself, but I'm pretty sure there's a spicy artist who goes by Ludzard. Now that I'm thinking about that. Either way, I'm going to have to look just to confirm this thought that I'm having and at least know the source of it. But first, I want to finish this color. Oh man, the fucking stock wolf sound? Fuck yeah. Oh. Is that emote a crow, Moros? A Kenku. Ah, nice. All right. My my web browser is not currently being captured. Oh. I think there is. Yep, there is definitely at least one artist named Ludzard. Probably more than that.
Hello there.
All right, Google, thank you for making me feel better, but still scared. Yeah, confirmed. Team Horned Rat. Hell yeah, that's a great username. Welcome in.
Wow.
I like that a lot. Oh, where's the that I'm looking for? Where's the that I'm looking for? Can you guess what my favorite faction is? I'm gonna go with Lizardmen or Seraphon, I guess, for Age of Sigmar. Depending on how much of an old head you are. Am I right? Just mix pink in with that real quick. But I am red. Oh, it's Skaven? Yeah, I was just doing a little friendly trolling. Skaven are great. So are you stoked for the Skaventide box, or are you stoked for the Skaventide box? I dabble in toasters. It's good to dabble in toasters, just don't do it in the bath, you know? Necrons are also pretty freaking cool. So you just, any faction with a glowing green thing, you're sold on it, is what I'm hearing. I just knew what I was gonna do and I forgot. Flesh wash. The glow is good. I love a glow. I put glows on a lot of my minis. I put green glow on my vampire counts or Soulblight Gravelords, whatever those things are called nowadays. I mean, you know, I have to put my psych degree to use somehow. I'm certainly not doing it with streaming, so I might as well do it with randomly reading people. Tickle the glow? I'm not sure. I don't know about tickle the glow. Maybe feel the swift? Very excited for this Skaven box, but alas, probably won't get it. Unfortunate. You don't have a Stormcast friend you can split it with? Is there these the same on the inside and the outside? They're kind of. All right, that's fine. We'll make it work. No one I know likes Sigmarines. Fair enough. Also, unfortunate. Yeah, let's make one pinker. More pinker, please. Get some nice varied skin tones on this cloak of stitched flesh. Because if you're not stitching together many different kind of skin tones, I guess you're racist. I don't know. No, don't take me for that. Thank you for that follow, team. Sad day for rat minions. I mean, good day for rat minions. At least over here. Over here on stream, it's a good day for rat minions. Clover! What's up, buddy? Oh. You have 10 little pet rattos. Oh my golly. Are they just the cutest, sweetest little creatures? I bet they are. Used to have two boys named Icket and Snitch. Snitch. That's great. Pocket puppies with the boggles. Boggle. Being chased by an old kitty who has decided they will win my attention. There's worse things than that. I mean, I say that as though I'm not allergic to cats, but there's worse things than that. So I am painting. Well, considering I already had to use my inhaler once, I'd rather not twice. Maybe there's not worse things than that. So this is a unit of Royal Beast Flayers for the Flesh Eater Courts. The ghouls. So I got a bunch of. I forgot to do the metallics on this guy. Got a bunch of ghouls that are hunting far and wide for new and interesting meat. And they're joined by a pair of horrible cannibal baboons that are just some of my favorite sculpts. And these are actually based on real world not cannibal baboons, real world hairless baboons. Normally, she sits across the room and stares at me confused, but today is the day. That's it, you will be loved. I drew a cute little minimal line rat once, and I was so happy with it, but the PC crashed. I always remember it being something that would have made a good tattoo. That would have made a good tattoo. I'm sorry your PC crashed. I guess I can... my metallics are dry. Alright, I guess I can't do that. I tried. Tried so hard and got so far, and in the end, it didn't even matter. I hate when anything gets in the way of art. Art should be free. Monetarily and functionally. I didn't mean to make that metallic, but alright. I went from I forgot to paint the metals to I'm painting too many metals. This spear is the same spear that just got me under the fingernail earlier. No wonder it's causing me problems today. Hate it when I do that thing where I start a new project, then another project, then another project until I have enough unfinished things on my desk that it triggers executive dysfunction. That's when you just fucking throw shit off your desk. Not throw it away. Just get it off your desk until there's one project there and do that project. I used to use a tool on Open Canvas, but they removed it. It's making real headway of creating my own digital style, but nothing has ever compared to that tool. Oh, that sucks. Shaving cream paint art? Wait, explain shaving cream paint art. I don't know that. What is that? Shaving cream paint art. That's a new one for me. If something sits not finished on my desk for more than 2 months, it's kit bash fodder. I think that's a good fucking rule. I generally have you can't see them because of where I'm sitting and where the camera is, but I have like 2 shelves above my desk. One of them is minis that are built but not painted or not primed, and then another one of them is minis that are primed but not fully painted. And my rule of thumb is that I cannot add minis to either shelf if there's not physical space for them. And that's like how I mostly keep track of my projects. Oh no, see, I'm the other way. Usually I can't fucking get something primed. Like I can build it, but then like I'm like, I don't want to go fucking prime. I don't want to have to go outside where it's hot and make sure the weather's right and like not worry about it because as I've established so many times, I am not a delicate person. I airbrush priming just means the paint's coming off. Gotta put up with my shelving for finished minis now that the lizard is done. Fuck yeah! Proud of you, Moros. Well, that's a spooky sound. That was the thing that loves in the house. I know you meant lives, but I prefer to think loves. That's just void. That's just void hanging out in the closet. Oh, fuck. I might have to call it quits shortly. My fucking back is not happy. But I'm not quite done yet. I want to get a little further with this. Vampire. Mix acrylic with shaving cream. It creates a puffy, silky texture finger paint. Great for foot butterflies. I don't... What is a foot butterfly? Also, thank you for sending that again. Because I definitely read it and then forgot that I read it. I appreciate you resending that. Yeah, even in the good chair, my back just fucking hurts. It started like while I was making dinner last night and has just not stopped. That's way too much. That's a little better. It's still a lot. That's why it's a new and fresh kind of pain. I've never had back pain quite like this before, and I don't like that. I would like to only have back pain that I recognize, and not new kinds of back pain. I don't fucking trust chiropractors. Like, I have known chiropractors who have said their job's not real, and I have seen enough social media chiropractors who say their job's not real. Like, I don't trust chiropractic. Like, I'd sooner acupuncture about it. But also, all of this requires, like, going to see someone about it, and I don't want to do that. Because that is executive function and time and money that I would rather put into literally anything else. If you paint feet and leave the prints on the paper a certain way, it creates butterfly shapes. Huh. Oh, like put the paint on the feet and then step on the paper and then leave it. Oh, shit. Oh, I remember fucking doing that with my parents when I was a real youngin'. Oh, that's weird. Maybe a Korean spa day. I've never been to a... That's not true. I've been to a spa. It was weird. I didn't like it. I don't like existing. It sucks. I'd like to try something else for a limited time offer, please. Spas make me fucking uncomfortable because I don't like other people, like, waiting on me. It, like, the anxiety that I get is not worth the physical experience. You know, more totally normal brain things. Different kind of spa. Pretty sure chiropractors are generally effective at the thing they're supposed to do. I think the issue arises because a lot of chiropractors are like, you got sick because your bones aren't aligned. That's fair. I have a hard time arguing with that. I don't know enough about that. I don't know enough about what they're supposed to do. If your bones actually aren't aligned, they can help. Well, I don't even know if it's that my bones aren't aligned. I also don't want to fucking go to a doctor because I'm fat. And if I go to a doctor and say my back hurts, 99% of the time they're just going to be like, oh, you should just fucking lose weight, you big fat idiot. And like, god damn, I love doctors for that reason. Literally claimed he learned it from ghosts. I did not know that. What a beautiful, cool thing. And for what it's worth, that is not me calling myself a big fat idiot. That is me saying that the fat phobia that is endemic to the medical industry is fucking real good at making me not want to go to a doctor. I finally got a GP after like almost a decade of not having one. Had her for like 2 years, and then she changed practices that my insurance no longer covered it, so I haven't fucking done it again. Yeah, it's just, even just like, if I could just like walk into a doctor's office and be like, I'm not gonna lose weight. Never give me that advice. Tell me the other things that I can do to feel better. Like, that's fine. Like, and like my last doctor got that. I was like, I'm not unhappy about my weight. I do not want that piece of advice. I want the other stuff that's actually practically factual and useful. And she was chill about that. I mean, shit, that's why I now have an ADHD diagnosis and a CPAP machine. I have a sinus infection. I know I do because it happens to me every single spring. I used to have that too, and people used to say that, and then I finally got I took allergy shots to try to relieve some of my really, really brutal allergies. And it turns out that got rid of my yearly sinus infection. Sent me a link in the Discord. Ooh, is this for a spa? Glad I live in an area with mostly good doctors. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for anyone who has good medical experiences. I'm happy for anyone who has good experiences, and I'm angry for my own lack of them. Everyone deserves good. No one deserves bad, except for like Nazis. Nazis deserve bad and death, in that order. I don't have great experiences because I have PCOS and am trans. Yeah, that's fair. PCOS fucking sucks, and I'm sorry. Being trans is fucking tight as shit, though. I have no apologies for that. Had doctors ask me if I was pregnant and never explain why. Huh. That's garbage. Yeah, point is, a lot of doctors fucking suck. It would be cool if they didn't, but a lot of them do. I need to find a new doctor. I need to get off my ass about it, but I don't wanna. Not doing anything is so much better. One day I almost went to the hospital for anemia. I think I've heard this story from you, yeah. That's fucked up. Not enough mana. That is not the term I meant to say, but it's what came out, so we'll stick with it. Good job, people who thought I was fat and pregnant. Yeah, like on the one hand, doctors are experts who do have a lot of training. On the other hand, doctors are humans who have their prejudices that they are aware and are unaware of. And also, D's get degrees. So, there's only so much being an expert actually means. Tell me why they asked. Yeah, a little bit. Why do you think I'm pregnant? What makes you think I'm pregnant? What about me says pregnancy? On a scale of mid-abortion to currently copulating, where do I look on the pregnancy list? I walk into doctors at this point and like, yeah, it's likely not what you think. Yeah. Well, you have been fucking dealing with doctors in a way that puts all of my fucking gripes to shame. Oh, the Wolf of Wall Street. I don't know why that phrase just deployed itself in my brain, but boy, it did it. Well, you're at writhing with abhorrent fecundity. Man, that's my favorite kind of pregnancy. No, you didn't post your work yet. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Orc time. Ooh. Astute viewers may notice the orc was in fewer pieces the last time I posted it. Fucking Last Resort as your soundtrack for this is very fucking clever. I like that pink armor's really nice. That's super smooth. Hell yeah. Also, that looks delicious. But that's neither here nor there. Oh. Blood pressure. Oh boy. I hate dealing with blood pressure because usually speaking, my arms are too big for the size of strap. I don't know what you call it. The thing that you act like the machine, the strap that goes around your arm to actually measure you. Usually my arms are too big. My arm got stuck as a kid. I fear them all. Usually my arm just straight up doesn't fit. All right, I'm going to finish this highlight and then we're going to fucking raid out. I'm ready to stop. I'm just ready to stop, you know? Not only did I D&D prep, I got a lot more painting done. So let's be done. Panic at the doctor's office. Oh, there's a little baby spider hanging from my lamp. Hello, little baby spider. You're so eensy weensy. Are you gonna grow up big and strong and eat all the bugs that live in my house? Now, we do have a pretty strict corners rule here, but you're young. You might not have had it explained to you yet, so and that's totally fair. But generally speaking, I prefer the corners. If you're going to be like right here in line of sight and stuff, you really got to be careful about it. So that's how I interact with spiders. Oh, all right. I'm gonna raid out and do back stretches. We're gonna raid Jamie because Jamie is fucking back from Origins and kicking ass, and is also doing Sisters of Battle stuff, and I love nuns, so let's fucking go. I've had enough of any animal being demanding. Yeah, no more demanding. Only not demanding. That's how that works. Y'all, I'll be back tomorrow night playing some Elden Ring, and then I'll be back like other days of the week doing some other stuff. Largely painting and video gaming, because that's what I'm here for. So I look forward to seeing you in the future. John and Nader, thank you so much for that raid. Oh, thank you for the well wishes. I'm either gonna feel better or I'm gonna keep complaining. We'll find out which.
Because he's my best friend, he's my pal.
I didn't mean to shout out, I meant to raid. Oopsies. I did this wrong.
Good time boy.
Okay. Once more, with feeling. There it is. There we go. All right. Okay. Goodbye.
So I've been like trying to find one for an inexpensive price, kind of unsuccessfully. Holy fireman! Hi Bennett, how are you? Good to see you, friend. How the heck are you? Thank you so much for the raid. Now I can close your tab. I was lurking in your stream. Ooh, my stream looks nice. Welcome in, Bennett. How are you? Happy Wednesday. How are you? Tuesday. We're not at Wednesday yet. Chill out, Jamie. What were you up to today? Were you painting? I saw you were painting something.